Do Polski wjeżdża nowa sieć restauracji prosto z USA, a dokładnie z Louisiany, czyli Popeye'S, którego pierwszy lokal ruszy już 7 lipca we Wrocławiu w Pasażu Grunwaldzkim. W związku z tym miałem przyjemność uczestniczyć w specjalnym przedpremierowym wydarzeniu i nie tylko spróbować kilku pozycji z menu, ale i samemu przyrządzić kanapkę Deluxe Sandwich.
Teraz z Atlanty, ze Stanów, jest odpowiedzialny za ogólnie kuchnię Popeye'S i tworzenie menu na całym świecie. Razem z Peterem tworzyliśmy menu tutaj dla polskiego rynku. No i dzisiaj chcemy Was zaprosić do kuchni. Chcemy Wam pokazać, jak się tworzy chicken sandwich, jak powstaje produkt od zera. No i żebyście Wy też sami mogli go zrobić i później zjeść, spróbować. Peter opowiadał trochę o historii Popeye'S, w trakcie.
Peter Jenna przyjechał specjalnie z Ameryki, pracuje w Popeye'S 8 lat i jest odpowiedzialny za rozwój menu. Tłumaczył nam, jak przygotowywane są kurczaki, które marynowane są 12 godzin. Swoją drogą uważa, że mamy w Polsce naprawdę dobre mięso. Opisał nam cały proces krok po kroku, czyli marynowanie, panierka, smażenie i w końcu komponowanie kanapki. Ogólnie Popeye'S chce być transparentny, jeśli chodzi o tą kwestię, dlatego chętnie dzielą się tym procesem. W końcu dzięki niemu odnieśli sukces za oceanem.
Now, Popeye'S is known for marinating our chicken for a minimum of 12 hours. This is unlike other QSRs. Anything you find in Popeye'S is freshly prepared. We like to say we're a fast food company, but we cook our food very slow. It really is like a casual dine, more than a QSR. Just so you can see the difference in our marinades. So this chicken fillet here is marinated with our classic mild seasoning, and this is our chicken tender, which is marinated with our spicy seasoning. And one thing about our spicy seasoning, I'll tell you more about it later, but our founder Al Copeland, who developed the Popeye'S signature spicy seasoning, he did it in his garage. It took him about a year to do it, and we still use that same seasoning today. It's that good. You just lightly poke them down, just to make sure that they're submerged. You're going to lift them out, completely out, and you're just going to tilt the basket a few times. One, two, three. And just shaking off that batter. And then once you do that, you're going to go right back into the flour. Last step is, again, open fingers. You're going to tumble them 20 more times. And by doing this, you're going to ensure you're going to get that nice crispy crust that our sandwiches are known. Just back and forth. You don't need to really go crazy or make a big mess, but that's okay if you do. It's a simple process. It looks dangerous, but it's really not. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to hold 2 fillets at a time. I'm holding with my thumb and my index finger. I'm going to tap 1 time, and then I'm going to hold them very close to the oil, just like this. And this is called floating the chicken. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to float it away from me and let go. Just like this. No splash.
Otrzymaliśmy fartuchy, koszulki i do dzieła.
We're going to grab 1 fillet. Wow. Yes. Start with 1, and you're going to open up those membranes. Okay, so just like that, just pop it open. Yep, from the top to the bottom. Yep. Just kind of like that. There you go. You feel it? Yeah. 1 more. Great. All right, put that in the flour. All right, then do 1 more. Now you're going to tumble it 20 times. Just move it around, like this, but really like get your fingers in there, and there you go, like that. Back and forth, front to back, put them side, yep, now you're gonna make a fist, and then you're gonna roll them 3 times. Yep, just like that. 1, 2, 3. All right, pick them up. Tap, tap. All the way up, tilt it this way. 1, 2, 3, and then back in the flour. Just dump it in. Dump it right in. Just like that. Perfect. All right. Great. All right. Pick them up. Okay. Tap, tap 2 times into the bus tub. Nice. Good job. Tap 1 time. All right. Get close to the oil. Okay. Just like that, and push it and let go. You did it. Nice. You want to do the rest? or you can get the classic or spicy deluxe.
Okay.
That would be with the cheese, lettuce, and tomato. Now here in Poland, we localized a brand new type of sandwich, the coleslaw chicken sandwich, which is classic or spicy mayonnaise, the pickles, and these are fresh pickles, I'll tell you more about them in a minute, and a scoop of coleslaw. Now this coleslaw was developed here in Poland specifically for the Polish market. It's very unique. It's two types of cabbage, carrot, and a Mardi Gras mustard, which is one of our core sauces. That's the dressing. It's really, really tasty. So what we do here, we take one of our brioche buns. Okay. Now this is a very important part of the Popeye's chicken sandwich. Okay. It's a brioche, a lot of butter. It's a unique recipe that you would only get at Popeye's. It may look like something that another chain may use, but it's not. Okay? Part of my job, a big part of my job, from 2020 to 2022, was to localize these buns all over the world. After we launched the sandwich in the U.S. Now we have the Popeye's chicken sandwich in every Popeye's around the world.
Oprócz kanapki spróbowałem również frytek Cajun z przyprawą blackened seasoning. Nazwa pochodzi od francuskojęzycznej grupy etnicznej z rejonów Louisiany. Jest też druga wersja z sosem serowym i zieloną cebulką. W ofercie znajdują się również tendersy, nuggetsy w ostrym sosie voodoo. Te szczególnie przypadły mi do gustu i brakowało mi tego w innych miejscach. Spróbowałem również onion ringsów, chociaż nie jestem akurat ich wielkim fanem.
Yeah, those are the spicy. They're a little darker, and that's because of the spicy marinade. So you can tell the difference. A little dusting of our blackened spice. So we only have this in a couple markets, these freshly battered onion rings, and they are the best. Better than any QSR onion ring you'll find anywhere. I mean, I'm so excited about these wings. They're jumbo. Now, anywhere outside of the US, it's so hard to find good quality chicken wings. But these are amazing. Now what we're doing here is we're tossing them in our voodoo sauce. This is another international sauce that we've got in a couple of markets. But what Kuba and the team did was they said, let's test them with focus groups. And these did amazing. So I'd save those for last. You definitely got to try those.
Kolejnym charakterystycznym daniem dla Popeye's są tak zwane biscuits, które u nas serwowane będą z miodem lub honey butter. Ciężko nawet porównać ich smak do czegokolwiek. To kruche ciasteczka wyglądają jakby złożone były z kilku warstw, ale nie są zbyt słodkie.
Using buttermilk, again, buttermilk is a big part of what we do at Popeye's, and the connection with buttermilk really is with our southern roots. Now, a lot of people don't really know that there's a long history of culture in the culinary world of Popeye's that goes back a few hundred years. There's something called the Seven Nations, and the Seven Nations are 7 different cultures that influenced Louisiana and Louisiana food. It started with the French, who came over first, then came in the Spanish. A lot of the architecture that you see in New Orleans is Spanish architecture. A little bit later on the Germans came, and Germans brought over bread making, sausage making, and of course they brought over German mustard that eventually became Creole mustard, and that's exactly what this is. So we've got to thank the Germans for this. Of course, the connection with the West Africans, the slaves that came over on slave ships, had a big influence on the cuisine of Louisiana. In fact, they were the people that showed us how to fry chicken.
Jestem prawie pełny, ale na sam koniec jeszcze shake kokosowy. Jeszcze jest druga opcja, dosyć ciekawa, z owocem juzu. Sieć powstała w 1972 roku, obecnie działa w 30 krajach i posiada około 4000 lokali. A propos sosu voodoo, to Peter pytał również uczestników, czy Polska jest gotowa na ostre jedzenie. Sporo testowali, jeśli chodzi o wyważenie ostrości. Jeśli chodzi o mnie, czyli osobę lubiącą ostre jedzenie, to ostry sos voodoo nie jest aż tak ostry. A wy co sądzicie na ten temat? Dajcie znać w komentarzach przy okazji. Podsumowując, jeśli całość będzie smakować tak dobrze jak na prezentacji, na której miałem okazję uczestniczyć, To będzie to mój ulubiony fast food, tym bardziej, że nieczęsto nowa sieć, szczególnie z Ameryki, wchodzi na nasz rynek. Dlatego ja szczerze czekam, żeby spróbować całego menu i kiedy pojawi się również w Warszawie, a wtedy na pewno nagram dla Was kolejny film.